Okay, so we're going to take a look at Homelink 5.7, Understanding Decimals. We're going over this. So this says if the grid is 1, then what part of each grid is shaded? Remember, we talked about each of these large squares equals to 1. This is like taking a big cake and then chopping it up into 100 pieces. Okay, this doesn't equal 100 anymore. Okay, I want you to think about it in terms of just 1 chopped up into 100 pieces. Okay, so we need to write a fraction and a decimal below each grid. Well, one thing I can tell you about all of these grids is that there are 100 pieces in them. Okay, so when we're talking about fractions, I know that my fraction is going to be out of 100. So 100 should always be the bottom number for your fractions in these problems, because each grid has 100 pieces in it. And that's what we're talking about here. So we know that it's out of 100. Well, how many out of 100? Well, I know that there are 10 in each row, and I have 3 rows. So I can do 10, 20, 30. 30 out of 100 are shaded. 30 little boxes out of 100 are shaded. Okay, that's 30 hundredths. Okay, if I were to say it like that, or 3 tenths. Because look, with fractions, you can do the same thing. If there's zeros on the end, you can look at it like that. See how that says 3 tenths? 30 hundredths. I could add more and go to 300 thousandths. Okay, if I wanted to. It's all equals the same amount. It's just how big the boxes are split up into. Okay, in this case, there are 30 boxes, and so 30 hundredths. And if I want to write this decimal, okay, this is just a part of 1. I don't have a whole 1 shaded, do I? I don't have a whole square shaded. I just have a part of 1. So it's going to be 0. There's my invisible decimal point. It's not invisible anymore. Okay? 0 point. And then what you do up here is you take this number and you write it here. 30. That's all you do. Okay? That's how you do that. Right? So let's talk about this if you have any questions.